Hi, I'm Jordan from Kettner Creative. In this video, I want to explain what a video switcher is and why it's helpful for your event. Oftentimes, we'll send a quote for multiple projectors and TVs for a client's event, and we'll add a video switcher. We get an email back saying, "Why is the switcher in the quote? What does that do? I didn't ask for that." And then we explain what it is that it does and why it's helpful. Now, video switchers, the very broad view of what they do, they have input, they have transitions, they have output, and then they have special features. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is the input. So a good video switcher or a good video mixer will have multiple inputs. Not only will it have multiple inputs, but it'll have multiple input types. You can have HDMI laptops, you can have older laptops with VGA, you can have SDI inputs, you can have RCA inputs. Now the better projectors will be able to eat all those inputs and get it into something that you can mix. The less expensive video switchers will only have one or two inputs, and usually now in 2020 they're all HDMI. You don't really have a lot of flexibility with your inputs. HDMI is great for a lot of things, but sometimes people have older laptops with VGA, or you have an SDI camera, or you have something else with a different input format. Now a video switcher will help you get it to a usable format for you. Next we have transitions. So on a less expensive video switcher, it'll do what's known as fade through black. If you're fading between two laptops, it'll go laptop 1, then it'll go black, usually for a second or two, then it'll go to laptop 2. So that's definitely a less desirable outcome, because usually that black slide hangs on the screen for just enough time that your guests start to wonder, did the laptop crash? And it's kind of distracting. So that's why we don't really recommend these ones anymore. The higher end video switchers offer what's called seamless switching. You can choose the effect that you want. Most often it's just a quick cross dissolve from one to the other, and your guests don't even notice that there was a transition. It needs to be smooth. The next thing that video switchers can do is output. So on the lower end video switchers, they'll just have HDMI output. The higher end ones will have HDMI and SDI. Now, why is SDI important? HDMI can only be run for 75 feet. Now, we don't recommend running at 50 feet or higher. We usually recommend running at about 25 or 30 feet. So if we're coming out of here, we usually have to convert it or put it into another splitter to get that long distance run. On a higher end switcher, all those features are built in. Not only does it have multiple outputs, so it also acts as a splitter, but it has multiple output formats. This thing will output VGA, HDMI, SDI, RCA, whatever you want, this one will do it. Next, we have special features, is what I'm calling it. With a video switcher, one thing that's super helpful is the ability to save a logo. Now, why is it important to save a logo into the video switcher? If you have something last minute and you only have one laptop, it gives you something to put on the screen while you're making a change on your laptop. This is one of the little secrets that a lot of the guests and even event planners and event producers don't know, is you can save a logo. That way those last minute changes. Or say you have a presenter on the screen, he accidentally hits the exit key and then it shows his desktop. You don't want that, but what are you going to do? There's nothing else you can put on the screen. The high-end switcher, you can instantly click a button and then you put a logo on the screen. That buys you time to figure out what's wrong while everybody's not looking at the desktop of his computer. So that's a really high-end feature that adds a lot of production value to your events. If you have any questions about any of these features or about what a video mixer does or what a video switcher does, please leave a comment in the comment section below. We'll do our best to respond. If you're interested in renting one of these for an event in Vancouver, British Columbia, or Western Canada, please email us events@kettnercreative.com. Thank you.